Maverick baseball was on the road against the Mountain Lions down in Colorado Springs.
Plus, softball was looking to stay hot at home against New Mexico Highlands.
All of that and more coming up on Maverick Postgame. Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Maverick Postgame. As always, I'm Joe Azar.
And I'm Bryce Reedy.
And baseball was away from Simplesio Field for the first time since mid-February, and it was against the newest addition to our MAC baseball, the UCCS Mountain Lions. Coming off an emotional week last week, the Mavericks were looking to stay hot and extend their win streak. In the first game of the series, it could have gone either way as the game was tied heading into the 9th inning at 8 apiece. Then, thanks to a throwing error by the Mountain Lions, Bly Madris of the Mavericks was able to score on a P.J. Gonzalez single to take the 9-8 lead. Gonzalez would then advance to third where he would score courtesy of a balk to give the Mavericks a 2-run cushion in the inning. UCCS went 3 up and 3 down in their half of the inning as CMU got the 10-8 win and its 7th win in a row.
The second game in the series was just as close as the first. However, it would not be the Mavericks coming away with the win this time. Thanks to a 4-run 5th inning, the Mountain Lions pulled out the 6-5 victory despite only having 5 hits on the day. The Mavericks finished the game with 4 errors, and the loss gave pitcher Chris Ramirez his first loss of the season, moving him 2-1 on the year, and ending the Mavericks' 7-game win streak.
In the second game of the doubleheader, though, it was all Mavericks from start to finish. CMU started off with a big first inning when they scored 4 runs to take the early lead. The Mavericks then added another 4 runs in the game to take the 8-0 victory. Kyle Leahy received his 4th win of the season to remain perfect on the year. He went a complete 7 innings, giving up only 5 hits and having 4 Ks. Kyle Serrano also came up huge for the Mavericks, going 3 for 4 on the day with an RBI and 2 runs scored.
Then, in the final game of the series, the Mavericks were hoping to come away with the win and win the series outright, but the Mountain Lions had other plans. In the third close game of the series, UCCS was able to pull 1 run in the 8th inning to take the 4-3 victory. Keenan Eaton for the Mavericks hit his first home run of the season, and then Bly Madris got his first loss on the season. With the loss, the Mavericks split the weekend series and moved to 13-7 overall on the year, and CMU's next game is scheduled against Point Loma for a doubleheader down in San Diego.
Well, softball was also in action this weekend for a 4-game series against New Mexico Highlands. CMU has been one of the hottest teams in the nation so far, and that continued against the Cowboys. On the first day of the series, the Mavericks dominated both games, winning them 13-0 and 9-1. In the first game, the Mavericks put up 13 runs on 12 hits while holding the Cowboys to only 5 hits on the day. 4 Maverick players hit home runs, including pitcher Mackenzie Surface, who hit her first run of the season. Not too bad. The second game was much of the same, with the Mavericks scoring 9 runs on just 6 hits, and Marie Torres collected 5 RBIs for the Mavericks on the day.
Day 2 was continued for dominance as the Mavericks took both games on Sunday. In the first game, the Mavericks won the game 9-0 after scoring 8 runs in the 4th inning. Brooke Hodgson hit her 7th home run of the season in the game, while Surface collected her 9th win on the year. In the second game, the Mavericks completed the series sweep, winning the game 10-2. Andy Hancock got her 3rd win of the season, while Zoe Pace hit her 3rd home run of the year as well. With the series sweep, the Mavericks have now won 9 in a row and moved to 16-4 on the season. The Mavericks have their 3rd straight home series this weekend against UCCS starting on Saturday.
All right, and it's time for our favorite part of the show. We announce our Maverick of the Week, and we are going to give it to Mackenzie Surface for her efforts in softball series sweep of the Cowboys. Very good stuff here from the RMAC Pitcher of the Year for the preseason. Surface went 3 innings in the first game of the series and struck out 4, and she went 5 and struck out 5 in the 3rd game. She also hit her first home run of the season in the first game of the series. The wins moved her to 9-3 overall on the year.
That is all we have here for this week. As always, come back next week to see everything you missed in Maverick sports. I'm Bryce Reedy. He's Joe Azar. Make it a great week, CMU, and have a safe spring break.